snowing out there.
Yeah. What's this? Sitting around watching the telly while there's evil still afoot. It's not very industrious of you. I say we go out there and kick a little demon ass. What, can't go without your Buffy? Is that it? Too chicken? Let's find her. She is the chosen one after all. Come on, vampires! Urgh, nasty! Let's annihilate them for justice and for the safety of puppies and Christmas, right? Let's fight that evil! Let's kill something! Oh, come on!
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
Hey Scoobies, it's that time again. It's episode 65 of Revisiting Sunnydale. I am Camila.
I'm Marcella.
And welcome. I'm happy you've returned.
Me too.
We got some stuff to talk about today, mostly Buffy, but we have some unboxing, and I think there was some stuff going around the interwebs about a reboot of Buffy.
Maybe,
So yes, so sit back, relax, pop in those earbuds, or turn up your car radio, or however it is you listen to your podcasts, and join us, won't you? Gentle listeners.
For okay episode, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just okay.
I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not like one of the
It's
best.
not bad eggs.
Yeah, but it's also not, I don't know, Fool for Love or anything like that.
Especially with the heavy hitters involved. Like,
yeah.
Guys.
So, per usual, there's always going to be spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
So
don't get mad at us.
Yeah. If you don't like that sort of thing, click off. Click it off. Click it off. You've been warned.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, you can also like our Facebook page, Revisiting Sunnydale. You can also follow us on Twitter at Back to Sunnydale. And since our begs and pleads for rates and reviews have not happened,
nobody's nope.
What we've decided to do, and I will go ahead and post a photo of it. We're going to do a little giveaway thing. So, with Game of Thrones fresh off the air for like the next 7 years or whatever.
I'm so sad. I should have waited.
I know. Marcella just got into it. Just like binge watched everything. And then only to be like, oh, hurry up and wait.
For 2 years.
2 smooth years.
I could actually die.
And you just want to know.
Yes.
Somebody tell John.
Yes. Somebody gonna kill Cersei. Somebody kill that bitch.
So speaking of Cersei, we have a Funko Cersei number 11.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's cute. This is like early Cersei with long hair. So what we're going to ask y'all to do is go to iTunes and leave us a review and rate us as well. And, you know, we're not asking for you to blow smoke up our ass. Just give us your honest opinion. And just like do a little screen cap of it or whatever and tweet us at Back to Sunnydale. Just tweet us. Tweet the picture to us, and then we'll go ahead and enter you in a little drawing to get the Cersei thing.
Little Cersei Funko.
Little Cersei. I haven't decided on the end date yet, or the begin date yet. This is probably 2 weeks. We're recording now 2 weeks before this will actually happen, so I don't know. Just go to
Just do it.
Do that, and like social medias and all that stuff, and we'll come up with an end date and an end game. We're not the most organized.
We need a
here.
Snapchat for the show.
Do we?
I hate Snapchat so much.
I'm so old.
I know. It's so annoying. I'll do it at the gym every now and again. I'm like, this is me working out. I'm sending it to I don't know who.
That's the worst part for me is like I have no idea how to like really interact with just what.
And then by the time I like, oh yeah, did I? Oh, it's gone.
Okay. All right. So that's off into the world. So yeah, Funko, Cersei, rate, tweet us, and go to social medias and find out more info. We'll have it all there.
Yeah.
So let us do some unboxing. We are kind of light this week, which is, I don't know, I guess it's just the way we decided to record.
Yeah.
It doesn't usually happen like this.
Yeah. I have one.
I have one thing that was left over from like last month. So, all right. What do you got?
I have my August Geek Fuel, and they made a big deal about this one being their first ever Geek Fuel XL.
Okay, XL, like extra large?
Extra large.
It's supposed to be
Look at the size of this box.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's deep.
It's deep. right? There ain't shit in there. Except for one thing. Okay, so the t-shirt, cool as hell.
That is really cool.
Love the t-shirt. It's a Wonder Woman t-shirt. I really like the shirt.
Oh, wait. So before we get too further into this, you have started a blog with reviews and stuff. So
Weebly.
Yes. So how do...
So I posted the binge watching blog that I did on binge watching versus traditional watching, which is better. And I posted to our Facebook page, so go there. And I think it's just mspear7338 at Weebly.com. Let me look it up.
Okay.
But Weebly is a wonderful site if you haven't been there. It's just a free tool that you can build websites on. And
Weebly, if you'd like to sponsor us, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so it's mspear7338.weebly.com.
Why didn't you come up with a name for your...
Well, it's just Hello Madness. Welcome to my madness. If it picks up and people actually care what I have to say, then maybe I'll give it another name.
Okay.
But for now, because I don't want to pay for it.
Oh, gotcha.
So that was the registered free set that was available. So I'm taking
Fair
it.
enough.
Yeah. Plus, it's easier. It's the same handle as my Twitter and my Instagram.
Okay.
Easier to keep them all the same.
All right.
So it's just me talking about stuff. It's pictures of my dogs, pictures of us from DC, just different my reviews of the unboxings that I've done for some of the beauty boxes are there with all the pictures of the products and some of my thoughts on them. It's really fun. So check it out.
So check that out.
Yeah.
And you can get all of them. You can go back and listen to and find out and watch and read Marcella's reviews.
Yeah. And leave me comments. I want to know what you think. Because if you like it, I'll keep doing it. If not, I'll probably still keep doing it because I just need somewhere to dump my thoughts.
Right.
So
at the very least, it'll be something interesting for you to go back to 20 years from now.
Yes, and see.
Where was I?
Wow. So this box annoys me for several reasons. The first is that the reason it's an XL is because they included an XL Dorbs.
Okay.
Dorbs is not something I'm going to do.
We're not going to start this.
Yeah. You've already got me on the Funkos. I've surrendered.
Right.
Accepted my fate. But no.
Not
to the Dorbs.
That is huge.
Look at the size of this thing.
I thought the whole point of Dorbs was that they're small and adorable.
Right?
Good Lord, man. That's so big.
Yeah. So he's huge. Now, look at his face.
Oh, he looks kind of jacked up.
He is jacked the fuck up.
It looks dirty and like...
It's like this. The face is on sideways. Under his chin, it's all messed up.
Yeah, it looks like this is something you picked up at a garage sale.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, there's markings on
Yep.
it.
Like somebody whited out something. Like
there was a sticker on his forehead.
Right. So I emailed Geek Fuel and was like,
That's messed up.
my rocket's all jacked. He's jacked. He's F the fuck up. Right, I tweeted it. I was like, I was so excited for the first ever Geek Fuel XL, and I get this. And I tweeted a picture of his face. They immediately contacted me. Got all my info. Now I have two of these motherfuckers.
So basically, if you guys want to get the jacked up one.
So good on you, Geek Fuel, for making it right. I mean, and this one is much better.
It is.
It's all fixed, and he's good. But now I have
Now what?
two of them. And I kind of think it's comical to have the good one and the messed up one. But as of right now, I don't know what I'm going to do with these.
There's got to be somebody in your life that'll get that as a Christmas gift.
Yeah. I may keep the jacked up one because it's funny.
Party or
Right?
White elephant gift.
You know, our panel next year.
Right, exactly.
A grand prize.
Oh, man. It's so big.
It's so big.
So big.
So then the rest of the items in the box are a pin. I like the Wonder Woman pin.
Oh,
It's
that's cute.
You could have got some of the other Justice League members, and I got her, and I'm happy with
that's a
that.
better one.
A Back to the Future out of time license.
Oh my God,
it's a
they
luggage
keep giving
tag.
those things away. Like, how many of those things float around? There's
right?
like the tags, the pins, the
Stop it.
wallet. I don't.
Tweet us at Back to Sunnydale. It's time for our Steam game of the month
I
from
feel like
Geek
it's
Fuel.
been a long time since we've had one of those.
Yeah. Well, I have a stack of them at home because no one ever.
Nobody's doing it, guys.
Our boy Brazzle Dazzle does sometimes, but this one is called Space Jacked. So tweet us
what?
Space Jacked.
Okay.
Hashtag us Space Jacked at Back to Sunnydale, and I will give you the Steam game because I don't have a Steam account. I don't want a Steam account. I'm good.
Want to get rid of these cards.
I want to get rid of these cards, and they're $10 value, so it's a real full game. I'm good.
Yeah.
No.
All right, guys, do it.
Yep. Hashtag Space Jacked.
Win a free
And
game.
you'll win a free game. So that's it.
That's it.
That's it. And the part that really pissed me off was the book this month.
We got the Night King in full force on the cover.
And yet there's not a damn Game of Thrones thing in this box. Not one. Why is he on the cover? Because whatever you have to say in here, I don't care. Did you give me an item? No. No.
That's
And then
so
it
weird
says
and random.
Ultimate Geek Gift Guide. Everything in your gift guide's better than what you put in this box.
Take your own advice.
Take your own advice. Look at this dragon backpack.
Ooh, that's real cool.
I want that. Even all of this stuff was cooler than what was. I'm sorry. I just don't really.
So what are you gonna do about?
I don't know. The thing is, I can't find another geek box that I want. I don't want to stop getting geek stuff. Like Smuggler's Bounty is another geek one that I get, but it's very focused. It's just Star Wars.
Gotcha.
So I need I've been looking at BAM Box, but BAM Box, I'm worried because it's kind of like all or nothing. Like some months I'm woo, yes. Other months don't want a thing. Kind of like that Nerd Block horror subscription you did. It was
weird.
When they get it bad, they get it real bad.
Yeah.
And I just don't know. I don't want to go back to Loot Crate out of sheer contempt.
Right.
And what was it? The Comic-Con box was fine. I have way too many comics now, though.
Yeah.
That I never read.
Yeah.
So I can't go back to that. And artwork, because they sent an artwork, an 8x10 every month.
Yeah.
And a comic.
That's a lot.
And now I've got stacks of art and stacks of comics, and I
Right.
just don't have anywhere to put them. So I need a different geek subscription. So guys, help me out. Tell me.
Right.
Tweet us. Let me know what geek box you want me to try, and maybe I'll try it just in case you're ever curious.
Yeah, I'm totally wondering about what else is out there.
Right.
So speaking of a shit ton of comics, So,
Comic bento box.
That brings us to my August comic bento box, which I have canceled the subscription because it's too much. I can't.
It's just I don't have that much time to read.
Yeah, I can't do that.
And you're attempting to read Game of Thrones for the first time, so you just don't have time.
There's no way.
You're deep in Westeros.
I am booked until 2020.
Yes.
Booked to capacity. So this month for August month for Comic Bento, I guess it's a pirate or a sea theme. Avast me, hearties. Welcome and prepare to set sail through some exciting comical offerings from the briny deep. So yeah.
That's the problem with that box. I don't think I could ever get that box because it's just too random. Comics are a specific love.
Right. And just these themes, these random themes like this. And it was I was really hurting their feelings when I canceled my subscription.
They're like, but you can have it half off.
Yeah, they offered 20% off. I was I thought I'm nah, it's okay. And are you sure? It's like a bunch of that back and
you
forth.
You got 75% off. We can chat.
I know, right? But and then finally it was said and done. And then when it comes time to for them to charge your card again and all that stuff, the normal time, hey, your subscription is canceled. Do you still? I started getting those emails yo,
I said no.
Leave me alone. No means no.
Entertainment Weekly is still sending me offers. We broke up 2 years ago. Stop. Do I need a restraining order? Cut it out. Do I miss you? Sometimes.
Right. So I think there's going to be quite a few of these that get given away at some point in time. So this is the Krogan Adventures, Catfoot's Vengeance. I don't know. I have no interest in it whatsoever.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Good book. I mean, price-wise.
Right.
They give you, this is a big book.
Exactly. It's just content. I just don't really have any interest in it.
And how many of these are works in progress? Is this the first volume of this, or am I jumping into a story I don't understand?
That's true. That is true. Yeah, that's what I don't... I'm pretty sure most of them are all first.
And if you give me a bunch of first, that means that's a story that I have to finish. Give me a... That's why I only buy the Buffy comic in the volumes.
Yeah.
Because I want the whole...
Yeah.
I can't
I can't.
I already got to wait around for
enough things in my life. The next one is Fantastic Four Inhumans. At Atlantis Rising.
So it's a
This is a Marvel comic. When sorceress Morgan Lee forces the sunken continent of Atlantis back to the waves, creates a crisis for a bunch of people that I don't know.
Wow, they really stole a bunch of stuff back and forth from each other. Mm-hmm. But with Inhumans about to start on ABC this fall.
Right. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
To look into.
How do your boobs just not fall out like all that's... What's holding that up?
I don't know.
Double-sided hope?
The next one is Tim Yates' Annie Bonny, The Journey Begins. So I guess this is the first one. Annie Bonny, The Journey Begins. So this looks like it's about a pirate queen. Which, I don't know, might be... Pirates just aren't that interesting to me.
This guy is totally Aquaman, but not Aquaman. This Namor, the Mariner, the Submariner.
No.
He's Aquaman, but in panties. I'm disturbed by this.
Yeah.
But I mean, it could be a good, and again, very big book.
It's thick, yeah. So there's that. So I'm not that interested in pirates, so...
I like that it's a female pirate, though, and the art is as cool on the cover as it. Nope, it's a bit anime. Yeah. It's a bit cartoony, actually.
Yeah, totally. This one is Michael Turner's Fathom Dawn of War, the complete saga.
But they are all like trade volumes. They're nice size. They're not like you would think comic bento. You're getting a bunch of single issues. You're not. Right. You're getting.
No, these are all like pretty.
These are nice. Fathom Dawn of War, the complete saga. Well, your complete saga is pretty short.
Kind of small. Kind of light.
Well, like your clothes. Mm-hmm. Why is everybody so naked in comics? I don't get it.
And then finally, this one, I don't know, The Mercenary Sea. This looks completely uninteresting to me. This is like...
Have any of you guys heard of any of these?
Let me know.
I like the art in this one.
So we've got writers like, and I don't know who these people are right off because I'm not that well educated in comics.
Me neither.
But like the writers like Cal Simons, Chris Schweizer, JT Kroll, and Tim Yates. So,
none of those sound familiar.
No idea. So, most of these, half of these will be given away at some point in time.
Last month's theme was a lot better. You got mostly Marvel books, right?
I think so, yeah. And then, like, the first month that I got was, like, Girl Power or whatever, and so that was pretty cool. I still haven't read any of them yet, so I don't know.
I got that kind of time.
I would love some more time, even though just getting back from vacay. I chose the one fucking book that's like epic as hell to start reading on vacation. I don't know why I chose Game of Thrones. Like it didn't look that thick online.
That's a good plane book though.
Yeah.
That's where I get lost in books is on a plane because there's nowhere I can go. I can shut everybody out, put my headphones on and just read.
Yeah.
I used to love to read on the bus, but...
Yeah, that's the only thing I miss about taking the bus to and from work is being able to read.
Because reading at home, I almost immediately fall asleep.
I always get distracted by other things that need to be done or the TV.
Or I start thinking, I'm like, I need to buy cheese. I cannot just read anymore. I tried to meditate once. Didn't happen. My brain cannot shut down. It's not possible.
Yeah, that's tough. It is tough.
So this Buffy movie.
This Buffy movie.
I don't know if it's true or not. It could be another fake news story. Right. Who knows?
No idea how much truth there is to this, but just for the record.
Yes, and just to put it out there. Right. Our thoughts about it.
I have zero interest in it.
Nope. I won't be buying a ticket.
No.
I'd go FOBO the shit out of it.
Right. It's just, the only way I'd be interested in it is if there was some people from the original creators and cast-wise. Doesn't have to be everybody, but if there was a good portion of the people, creator and cast-wise, that were involved in that, and we were doing a continuance that wasn't from the comics, but from the show. That I would be into. But anything else is going to be a bunch of like poo-butt, no-name teenagers.
I don't need another origin story movie. I'm so sick of origin stories.
Yeah.
Done. Just start right in the middle. I don't care.
Yeah.
Pick up where you left off.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't need to see her in high school again. I'm too old to watch a movie about high schoolers.
no, I'm over it. I'm done with all of that stuff. And yeah, so like all they would really be doing is pissing off the original fans and starting a new generation like unjustly, because they could, like, as we see firsthand, like there are plenty of people that are young, like kids right now, who are watching, their parents are showing them like the regular series of Buffy, showing them, and they're into it no matter how. It doesn't seem to be that dated.
I don't want someone to associate Buffy with something other than
Right.
our
I don't
show.
want to have to say Buffy 2000. Like,
Right.
I don't want to have to say.
Because you already have to do that with the movie. Oh,
Right,
you're talking
movie
about
or
that movie? TV.
Right.
Obviously.
I don't have to be like, the reboot, the 2000 whatever movie.
The bad idea.
Yeah. The one we should never, yeah. Which is already what I have to do for whatever reason. People like Psycho, like that whole, can we just learn from that? We cannot remake everything. Just leave some shit alone.
But Vince, my darling, you did look so beautiful in that movie.
He looked good in it, but I just don't understand why. He's like 6'7". That wasn't who Norman Bates was.
Inappropriate casting.
Oh, so wrong. To this day, I still think that should have been Furlong. Is that the name? Eddie Furlong?
Good luck getting him clean enough.
No idea. But, regardless, Bates Motel was a very nice nod to it, and it was like it was a really great retelling of the story, but I digress.
The poor boy.
Yeah, so for y'all who don't know, I'm really good. I'm really good on this whole Buffy reboot business.
I just don't want it. There are some things that, yes, in time, may need to told again.
Maybe.
Certain franchises
How
that
about
you can
shit
redo.
that wasn't good?
Right.
That wasn't done well the
that
first
was
time.
not done. Yeah. But there's a very short list of things that you should just leave alone.
Right.
You want to continue it? Okay. You want to do like Star Wars is doing with Rogue One and have these
Right.
and Han Solo and the Boba Fett movie? Sure. Okay. I'll take spin-off movies.
It makes my head hurt, but okay. I
Sure.
Get it.
Fine.
I get it, but we're not remaking
Right.
Star Wars.
Right.
Empire Strikes
We're not going
Back.
to like Fantastic Beasts with Harry Potter. It's a continuing. It's in the same world, in the same universe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You're not going to redo Harry Potter.
No.
Do not do that.
No.
These things are sacred.
Yeah, you can't.
You just don't do that. And so with things like Buffy, just don't do it. Like, is it time for another Lord of the Flies movie?
Oh,
sure. Sure. Because it's been a long time.
I don't even. Was it
I would
the
be
late
okay with it.
80s?
Yeah. I'd be okay with that. It would be
they-
brutal as
Oh God, aren't they trying to do it with women?
Yeah,
with
I
all
saw
women
some- yeah.
casts? And I just would see I saw some random tweets like, it's ridiculous to do that because women wouldn't find themselves in that situation.
we would have very efficiently and quickly established a city.
Right, exactly. With running water. Y'all saw Tina Turner in Mad Max. That's
Thunderdome.
Exactly.
Left to our own devices, we're going to build shit.
Right.
We're going to get it done.
Right. Exactly.
We're not going to argue amongst ourselves over dumb shit.
over like a pig's head on a spike. It's not
going to happen.
Not gonna happen. Shit would get done immediately. It would be a brand new city, a brand new day.
Brand new day. So our final word on this Buffy movie is no.
Nope.
So
Hard
true
pass.
or not, whether it's true or not,
Right.
hard pass.
Yeah.
We don't want it. What do you guys think? Let us know.
Yeah. Let us know. I saw a couple people that were kind of like, nope. Yeah, some people were like hard no, and there were some people like, oh, maybe it might be a good idea for me.
I'm going to go back to I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I spoke out of turn. Okay, Doomed, season 4, episode 11. Original air date January 18th, 2000.
It's 2000.
January of 2000. Remember Y2K?
Everyone was so freaked out. I didn't understand. Like, the world's not going to blow up. The fears were unfounded. They were so dumb. The clocks don't know what to do.
Like what? Planes were gonna fall from the sky? Like what?
So I won't be here when we get to 3,000. But well,
So guys, just so
that'd be
you
cool.
know, like everything, yeah. So for those of you who will be here to that point, everything will be fine.
it'll be fine.
It'll be
We were
okay.
fine.
Everything was good.
I
It was
mean,
just
you'll have way more global warming than we do.
right.
in
But-
quotes, global warming. This
Yeah,
thing that we keep
it's
saying.
made up. It's not it's a trick.
Oh, yeah.
It's a trick.
3 category 5 hurricanes in
And-
like 2 months.
Right, in 2 months.
Okay.
Isn't there, and like an 8-point whatever earthquake in Mexico.
Sure.
And, California's on fire.
Yes,
Like,
all the time. Just all the time. This is the world. This is Mother Earth saying,
Hey, guys.
y'all made a mistake.
You guys fucked up. It's like what's old dude from Tropic Thunder is like, Mother Nature's pissing her pants out.
The happening is happening.
Yeah. She's fighting back. We're done with it.
So I'm okay. But Doomed, it's
But I would like to say that I am disappointed. The one thing I'm disappointed about Y2K was that all credit debts were not wiped out.
right. I was hoping for it.
That's what I was hoping for. I thought for sure that would be it. It's like all that.
Yep.
But okay.
Oh, so we're legit gonna have to Fight Club this
Like,
shit.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's what you want to do.
Okay. I can't believe someone hasn't just done that for us already. You hackers
Guys,
out there,
wasting your time
you
with
do
all this
the
other
dumbest
bullshit.
shit.
Dumb shit.
Help
Just
me.
Dumb shit.
help me, help you.
Right. You guys are hacking into Sony.
Right.
That was entertaining, sure,
Right.
but come on. You could do this.
Shows you talking shit on Angelina Jolie. Okay. You know, some assistant somewhere was like, I'm so fired. I'm so fired.
Okay. This
So-
episode was written by Marty Noxon.
The Trinity. Because there were 3 that wrote this episode. I don't know why it took 3 people to write this episode, but
Oh shit! What took 3 people to
Yes.
write this episode? Was each that makes sense to me as to why
it's so disjointed.
yes.
It's like people wrote pieces here and I don't understand.
So like Marty got busy and then she's like, "Hey,
Hey,
Jane,
Jane,
I
Jane.
need you to finish this."
Dave was like, nope, Jane, you got this? Yeah, I'll finish it up. Marty Noxon currently has a movie on Netflix called To the Bone with Lily Collins and Keanu Reeves. It's about eating
And,
disorders.
yeah. Did you watch it?
Not yet. I really want to, though. I keep getting distracted by other shows on
I watched
Netflix.
it.
We watched Disjointed, which was hilarious.
Was it?
And very original. This show it's with Kathy Bates and it's about a dispensary in Denver. And the art in this, there's one character who visualizes things very oddly. It's really, it goes like animated and his mind is intense. But then because it's on Netflix, it's doesn't have commercials. So in the place where regular commercials would be in a 30-minute sitcom, they've added fake commercials
Nice.
for weed products, which is hilarious. Or like there's one that has 2 stoners on a couch just eating a bag of Lay's, and it's just a Lay's ad. There's one for a lawyer who will help sue companies for giving you the munchies if you eat it. It's just hilarious. So it's a really original show, and there's only like 8 episodes or something.
Okay.
But I really like that. And then we started watching White Gold, which is about window salesmen in England in the 80s.
Okay.
Really funny. The hot kid from Gossip Girl that was in that serial killer show. I forget his name.
Oh, that dude with like the weird brow
Yes.
situation.
Yeah.
What happened to that serial killer movie?
It got canceled.
I tried to watch it.
Yeah. I tried to.
Like,
It's just bad. It's bad.
Guys.
Really bad. But yeah, so the 3 of our favorite writers, Marty Noxon, David Fury, and Jane Espenson, all wrote this subpar episode.
Womp womp. Directed by James A. Contner.
He directed an episode on Dollhouse, and he has some other credits, I guess.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it.
So while attempting to redefine her relationship with Riley, Buffy must also stop demons that are determined to reopen the Hellmouth.
Were they just sitting around? I'm bored. Let's go open the Hellmouth.
Sure.
You guys know what happens when they do that, right? You know the ugly stuff comes out.
Right. I don't understand, like, what...
You need a better plan.
Like-
Plus, their plan was to sacrifice themselves. So
And
who
to,
was
like-
going to reign in your victory?
Like, I don't...
I don't get it.
And I mean, what... Is there stuff going on down there in the Hellmouth?
I don't know.
Where they just...
It's-
Guest stars this episode, we got Leonard Roberts as Forrest Gates, which
Snooze.
I really hate Forrest.
a lot.
Like, nothing to do with the actor, but the character...
No, because I actually like
hate
the
him.
actor
I hate
in some of his
Forrest.
stuff, but I hate Forrest.
Ethan Erickson is Percy West. Mark Blucas And as Riley Finn, and oh look, he's no longer a guest
no
star.
longer a guest star. This corn-fed Iowa boy's popping up in the main credits, which means we're fucking stuck with him.
He's gonna be with us for a minute.
Blah.
So, for the life of me, when I started watching this episode, I like even just noticing, like, yes, Doomed. That's the next one that we're doing. Couldn't place it. Start watching the episode. Couldn't place it. Couldn't figure out like what. I don't know which episode this is. Mind you, I've seen all episodes of Buffy like 1,000 times a piece. Couldn't place it. Watched it through it, the whole thing, and I just still was like, no idea what happens in this episode. It was like brand new for me until finally halfway through I realized when someone says sacrifice Trinity or the three or whatever, it's like, oh, this is that one. But there was also, I did, because when we got to Xander and Spike bickering,
Which I love.
yes, those part that came back to me. It was like, oh, this is the this episode with the glorious Spike bits. But everything else was just like,
they are glorious indeed.
that is the best thing about this episode is Spike.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
It's all forgettable.
Beginning and end.
Yeah.
And it picks up where we left off in Hush with the two of them, Buffy and Riley, sitting in her room saying we should probably talk. Yeah, you probably should.
Yep.
So
They're both kind of awkward about
they're
it.
very awkward about it, except Buffy's like, okay, so let me see if I got this straight.
Breaks it down for him.
All of it.
And he's like, because he's still trying to be secretive. And
Yes.
like, oh, that's classified. She's like, well, trying to ask him straight up what's going on. He's like, it's classified. I can't tell you. Blah, blah, blah. She's like, all right,
Okay, fine.
how about this? I will tell you what I know. And he's like,
You know a lot.
so
I'm in trouble. Maggie's going to be so
I
mad
am
at me.
terrible at this stealthy shit.
And then he goes, he's such a meathead, though. Like, he's hung up on the dumbest details. Like the 3-minute conversation they have about bruises.
Yeah. That's really, and I do like, he's like going on, like, I'm a big bruise, blah, blah, blah. And he says that, I look at you, I don't see a scratch on you. And she's like, look deep, look harder. And it's like, oh, that's such a telling line from her. And it's like, oh my God, like, she's so wounded.
And he's just like, I'm looking pretty hard. You're looking on the surface.
Right.
You don't get it. Never
don't-
mind. You completely missed it. You're
Damn it,
meathead.
I was so deep just now. Giles would have loved that.
And she looks pretty in this episode.
Yeah.
Her little sweater thing is cute. Because we've talked before about how people do not dress for the weather in California.
No,
I don't understand it.
I'm assuming this is winter in California because a couple episodes ago was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So,
I'm thinking this is post-Christmas, January. So
right. So I'll go ahead and give it to them. Maybe it's like 60 degrees, 55.
I'm hoping they're following with the actual time of the year.
Right.
That it,
So, so they're going on and back and forth, and basically Buffy doesn't really want to have anything to do with Riley. And
No.
he's, but I think they've decided to like go their separate ways for the moment, think about it, regroup. But then an earthquake hits.
She does. He's like, well, what are you? And she's like, Slayer, look at it. Like,
And he doesn't know. Like, I feel like,
he should know.
yeah, like
If
you
you're gonna
guys
come
are in
in-
that world.
Do they even know about the Hellmouth? I don't think so.
Apparently not.
They don't know dick.
Because I think she said something about it,
Yeah.
and he was like, third.
Hellmouth? What do you know?
Why are you guys here?
What?
Like,
Yeah. What brought you here?
Right.
If you don't know what a Slayer is.
What is the plan? How much research were you doing? Did you think you were the first people to
Come
find
on,
out about these demons and stuff? Like,
And they should have asked for her help right off the bat.
oh yeah, because very useful source, very useful. She's been doing this for like the past 4 years now, and she's a little bit more in. She's got the origin story. She's got a watcher. She's got a whole Watchers Council behind her. She's got resources and books. Y'all got technology, sure, but you're still new to the game.
Right.
That's like their new money, Buffy's old money.
They could have brought Giles in. He could have worked there.
Right.
Whole different season could have happened.
Right. He could have been getting
Giles
like,
could have saw shit was going
government-
sideways.
Government benefits.
Right?
He needed
Government
a job.
cheese. Government cheese is so good.
What?
It's the best cheese ever. Growing up, we would get,
serious?
yes, it is the best cheese in the world.
I feel like it's in my throat right now. Like I've had it, and it's just
Best grilled cheese of my life. I miss it.
oh my God.
So one thing that bugged me was how excited Riley was about this earthquake. He is so Teutonic. And Buffy's
What
just
a
like,
ride.
I kind of died during the last earthquake, so.
But I'm confused. So there's Sunnydale hasn't had any other, like, y'all live in California.
Since
Come
then,
on,
it hasn't
like,
had an earthquake since then?
No. So she's just always going to be kind of bitter about earthquakes.
I die during earthquakes. That's what happens.
That's what happens.
So after the new opening credits with Riley,
There.
we see that for whatever reason, Spike and Xander are still living together.
Did we miss something, guys?
Why didn't he go home to Giles's? Or why don't they just let him go?
Right.
Why is he still a prisoner?
Right.
He's not even tied up, just
No.
go.
You're going to leave him untied and give him chores.
right.
Yeah, do my fucking laundry.
No. Why? Why? I am not your vampire slave. What? Like, are they locking him in there at night or during the day? And I'm pretty sure even whatever lock is on that door,
If he wanted out,
he could get
he
out.
can get out.
Unless Willow spelled the door and he can't get out.
That should have been mentioned.
Just go.
Just, it doesn't, I understand why, why, not story-wise, but why show-wise, why actor-wise, why Spike is still here. I get it.
Gold.
Yes, we love him. But as a story, I don't understand why they're also hell-bent on keeping him alive
I
and
don't get
keeping
it.
him there.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Whatever he could have told you about the initiative,
He told.
he told. He doesn't know where it is.
Right.
He can't take you back there.
And at this point, all they're doing is protecting him from getting recaptured, which I kind of feel like would have been their best bet to, like, kind of use him as bait.
Right.
And then that way, you guys could tell where they were taking him.
But no, he's just hanging out at Xander's,
And Xander-
insulting him.
Yeah.
Because Xander's job of the week is now he works for a pizza company. And this is a good burn. It was your burn.
Yeah, we both had our own burns for this one. And so Xander's like getting all huffy with Spike. There's like a leak or whatever. And he's telling Spike to do this, that, or the other, talking about how what a slob Spike is. Xander's like, I don't have time for this bullshit. I got to go to work. And Spike's like, yeah, delivering melted cheese on bread, doing your part to keep America constipated.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
He's such an asshole.
And why you would think Xander's parents would be in the basement trying to stop the leak? Why? They're just, this affects your house. Like,
Right.
it's not a separate part of
And
the.
speaking of his parents, what do they say about Spike living in the basement?
Because mom probably comes down to do laundry.
Yeah.
Is she just like, well, now who? Well, hello, sir. Hello
Oh, you're
there.
English. Hi.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Xander's mom.
If I can do anything for you, anything whatsoever.
Fruit roll
Oh
up?
my goodness, those jeans are rather snug.
And a little dirty. If you just give them to me.
Just go ahead. I'll just don't move. I will
And
get
Spike's
that
got
button
a thing with
myself.
moms. Just wait till we tell y'all what happened with Spike's mom.
Oh God.
Oh, it's
That's gonna be uncomfortable for everybody involved.
everyone involved. Now Buffy she's freaked out because of, she, in her experience, to be fair, earthquake equals bad. So she goes to Giles and she's like, earthquake equals bad. And
So
Giles
Buffy has a lot of poor associations with things in
and
life.
a lot of blush. Ooh. Why was there so much blush? So much blush. Too much. But for whatever reason, is it every Giles scene in this episode or just a handful
I think
that
it's
is really
everyone.
poorly dubbed?
I think it's everyone.
Did he have a cold or something and sounded
Right.
like shit?
That's what I was thinking. Like, I can't. Do you have laryngitis? Was he just mouthing?
Look at all that
words?
blush.
That's a.
Her cheeks are red.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Did somebody slap her before
That's a lot
Did they
for just
do that?
every day.
Let's pinch your
Yeah.
cheeks real quick. That's not. I don't understand blush to begin with. Why do
don't
I
get it.
want to look flushed?
I don't understand it. I've
know.
never in my life been like, yes, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing red cheeks. I've never had blush on and been like, yeah, this is a good idea.
Yeah. Every time I put it on, I'm like, no. No. And I end up taking it off.
Right.
Because it just doesn't look right.
And I've even had it professionally put on, and it's not just me fucking it up. It's just
not-
that I don't need blush.
It's not for me. It's not for me. The initiative is where is he? They're down in the basement
Yeah.
talking about
I don't know.
Buffy.
Honestly, I zoned out when the initiative scenes came on. But Buffy, she doesn't think it's a good idea to tell Giles that she knows about
Riley
being in the initiative.
They keep it from him. I don't know why.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
No. Just tell him. Why are
Especially, like, I get, so maybe originally she wanted to, like, help keep Riley's secret for him. But after everybody else found out, including Spike. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that leads to some hijinks next week.
No respect.
No respect at all. There's a demon loose in the initiative, and the man, the scientist, is the worst scientist in the world. He has the drug that will knock the demon out, and he's like, have you ever seen those clips they show from infomercials where people just are trying to
open up a milk carton?
And then the milk explodes in your face.
I have never had that happen in my life.
Once. I have opened the cabinet and all of the Tupperware collapses on me. That happens frequently.
That is valid.
So I bought that smart spin, and I still had shit falling out. So I had to get rid of those because that didn't work out. But that tech is just like fumbling this thing. He can't. Yeah. So they have to beat up the demon and put
I don't understand why the demon just didn't impale everybody with his fucking horns on his head.
Big ass. Just put your head down and run, my man. Stop throwing blows. It's not a good idea.
Use your horns. Your God-given or Beelzebub-given gifts.
Then there's what is this? Just an any day of the week party. Another frat party in Sunnydale's campus. And Willow went alone. I don't know why she went alone.
In a fur fucking coat.
In a fur coat. And she runs into Percy and his Faith doppelganger girlfriend, who's a piece of shit.
Faithless.
She really looks like... I think she's wearing Faith's clothes.
Right.
From season 3.
Yeah.
This may be Faith's body double for all we know.
Maybe.
But she wants nothing to do with Willow. I don't know. Are you jealous? It's not like
she's
he was
real insecure and jealous, like immediately. Like, I mean, sure, yes, Willow's very cute, but she's wearing a fur coat right now, and she means no one no harm.
No,
she's just like happy to see a familiar face.
She's bunnies on her shirt, I think.
Right? Yeah, it's like Bunny's dog walking service. She's not a threat. Like, let it go.
He's not even treating her like she's a threat.
No, he's just like he's barely treating her like a human.
Mm-hmm. And she comes upon him later in the episode. We see that a demon has joined the party. The demon hand grabs a hold of the door. So that the demon poke its head through, look at the party, and decide to go get this guy in his room.
He's like,
too many.
Too much going on here. There's got to be one guy in a room somewhere by himself.
And lo and behold,
there was.
Naked limbo asshole.
Making, like... poorly rationed drinks.
What is it about guys in college that just think you can mix 5 different kinds of liquor in one drink and a squeeze of lime or something? That's not a beverage.
It's not a cocktail.
No,
that's not what that is. And so Percy, Willow overhears Percy calling her like the king of dorks or something.
So fucked up.
It's rude. And Percy, what he's doing with that chewing gum right now. That is the very thing that bugs me about men chewing gum. Like, I do not, I don't like it. It just kind of.
And why aren't you kissing her with gum in your mouth?
Right. And it's just like.
That's so gross.
Oh, chew with your mouth closed.
So, we see Graham at the party.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Chatting up some Philly.
Graham is like watching fucking oatmeal harden.
Because for whatever reason, Willow is so upset about this comment.
she's shook.
She's butthurt for sure. Because she's worked very hard to not be a nerd. Well, I hate to break it to you.
You're still there, sweetie. You're not as bad.
Yeah.
But look at your shirt.
Right.
Look at your clothes.
Bunny's dog walking service. So she does what no one does. Unless they're drunk. Only drunk people do this.
Right.
Oh, that's right. There's no power in the dorm. So they were having
Why didn't she just go home?
Go home. But instead, she decides to go in a random room, lay down
on somebody's nasty-ass college frat bed.
She's not even crying. So how upset are you about this? You're just bummed? So you laid down?
You should have just gone home.
Yes. Like if you were crying and upset and didn't want to drive your car or whatever,
but
sure.
No, she was just...
Percy thinks I'm a nerd.
She was kind of like, shut.
Yes. And then the lights come back on and there's a dead guy next to her.
Totally dead.
Totally
Dude,
dead.
with of course, he has a symbol carved into his chest.
And she's freaked out.
Understandably so.
But we immediately get one of my favorite scenes. Spike and Xander, part 2. Xander comes home from work. There's water everywhere. And he just hears Spike, don't turn around.
Don't look at me.
And we get...
And I love the slow reveal because when Xander does turn around, the look of sheer horror on his face. And we see Spike is in Xander's clothes.
He's in shorts.
Short pants.
Short pants.
And a very loud Hawaiian button-down shirt. Well, you know, one of Xander's faves. And Spike apparently unsuccessfully has done laundry. Mm-hmm. He's shrunken his clothes.
Bladen trousers. Everything's tiny. You're telling me you're 200 and some years old.
You've never worked a washing machine?
You've never done laundry?
So I am to believe that Drusilla was doing your laundry. she was sitting on the washer.
It's time for dryer sheets. Either that or he just smells real bad.
Right. So what have you been doing? Like
Right.
at least for like this past 2 months.
Yes.
'Cause I'm just we'll just start there. We'll just start
Maybe
from
you
there.
steal new clothes all the time. Or your coat. How do you?
Right. So like these past couple months when you've been held captive, Giles wasn't doing your laundry. No way in hell. Xander.
Harmony wasn't doing. I could see Harmony doing your laundry,
Maybe, yes.
but not now.
No.
She wants nothing to do with you now.
So you just had like maybe 10, I'll give you 10 t-shirts, 10 black t-shirts and like a couple pair of black jeans. But you've been funky as hell all this time. Come on.
That's nasty.
Come on, son.
I don't
You're
think so.
better than that,
Yeah,
Spike.
you
Come
really
on.
are.
Like,
That's why I love it's on Angel, season 5 of Angel when they go to Italy. Mm-hmm. And he gets a new coat. Remember, his coat gets
Yes.
all messed up.
Yes.
And they're like, we have tons. How many? I'll send a few back to LA. They dress Angel like the Pontius motorcycle gang. 90s hip hop motorcycle gang member.
it's like, so what boy band are you?
You're telling me you don't have a couple Angel
Right.
blazers back there?
Come
You got
on.
Spike's trademark duster, but you don't have a couple long blazers
They're
for.
like, fuck Angel. He looks much
It's
better
leather.
like
It's
this.
nice.
Your Pele jacket.
So, Forrest and Riley are playing Nerf basketball, just
Because they're
chit-chatting.
boring.
They're boring.
And Forrest is kind of taking it a little bit seriously. Like, he's not, but he is.
Yes.
Like, he's like, they're both just casually sitting in the chairs
Yeah.
and just kind of tossing it. It doesn't seem like a big thing. It's
No.
just like you're just randomly tossing mindlessly and just chatting. But when Riley
Graham.
starts talking about
Oh,
Buffy.
Buffy.
And he's like, get your head in the game, man.
He's butthurt about Buffy all the time. So I think originally maybe Forrest was maybe into Buffy.
Maybe, or Riley.
Because or Riley. Because he's butthurt.
He's really upset. Like every time he mentions Buffy.
And when they really get involved, he's real butthurt.
Right. And when he gets reanimated,
Still butthurt. Butthurt all the time.
all the way through.
And then Graham comes in and they hit him full on in the face with the ball.
And he's got no reaction.
No. Graham just he's got more serious things on his mind and he can't do two emotions at once. He has to tell them about the dead guy at the party that he couldn't get close enough to. Wait.
Not now, Graham. Not now, Graham. Don't furrow your eyebrows. Don't show them.
You're supposed to be this top secret military guy and you couldn't get close enough to...
There were like, what, 30 people at that party? Maybe. And you couldn't... I'm sure everybody
Right?
was trying to get a closer look.
Right?
Just be another one of those obnoxious douchebags trying to get a closer look.
In a couple episodes from now, this is the season that the timeline gets all effed up in my head. So in a couple episodes from now, when Faith does come to town, Riley's going to church, and the vampires have taken over the church. He tells that cop, I'm going to take charge of this situation. The cop's like, fuck you. And he's like, no, call and see. And then he's like, so what'd they say? And they were like, we're supposed to defer to you. So you're telling me Graham couldn't have been like, I need to get a look at that.
Right. Truth.
Instead, he was just like, emotion. I have to go tell Riley. He'll know what to do. I just look pretty.
You just can't just... Okay. All right, Graham.
Who left him out there by himself?
Graham. They're there.
It's okay. It's okay.
You just sit down, buddy. You've had a rough day.
And Willow tells the Scoobies what she saw. Because she got the best look.
And she's still pretty... And she's still talking about that nerd insult.
She's so butthurt, too.
Percy.
Right in the middle of her description of what's going on.
He's all carved up and dead. And Percy called me a nerd.
Percy called you a nerd?
Buffy, don't act so surprised.
Right. You don't need to be supportive now.
It's still a thing.
And she immediately, so Buffy's just like, oh, I know that symbol. Where have I seen that before? I've seen that. And then she gets all kind of upset. Yeah, of course, where'd I see it? The place I spend all my freaking time. The stupid cemetery. That's where I would have seen it. Freaky cereal boxes of death. And then Riley shows up.
So that's why she went there. Because I was like, not paying attention and confused for a second. Like, so she just storms off to the graveyard without any explanation or any information? We're just going to go there?
This is when David must have taken over the episode. Taken over the writing.
Right. So she's there. She finds a demon stealing something from a mausoleum. And
you want to ask him what he's doing there? This could be unrelated.
Right.
I mean, it is related, but you don't know.
Or even just take the bag that he has.
Right. She's really bad at her job. She's pretty careless.
So she decides to fight him instead.
Oh, the blush.
And then Riley rolls in. He doesn't have any weapons or anything, but he has walkie-talkie and some manpower. Mm-hmm. And she's just like, meh.
And she's like, I'm fighting demons. He's like, we can date, right? No.
I got shit going on, guy.
I'm trying to do stuff. Legendary
and he's
birthrighty stuff.
He's like, but I mean, I thought we could go get a coffee or something to get some smoothies, perhaps. And
we have so much in common. I'm by God not going to let you turn this. Yeah. Do you know how strong I am? Go ahead. Try and make me. Come on.
Oh, God.
And she's got some butthurt feelings from Angel, but not the same situation.
Right. Seriously.
Not the same.
Seriously. Buffy. Mm-hmm. Buffy. Buffster. Buffy Ann.
Buffy Ann Summers.
We need to have a sit down.
Curse.
Right. Totally different animal. Angel, he's like 500 years old. He's a vampire. He's cursed with a tortured soul, and he's got to be celibate for the rest of his life. Mm-hmm. Riley. Be it he is not the brightest bulb in the chandelier.
Yeah.
But he's human. Mm-hmm. He's already in your world. He knows this, so this demon shit not new to him.
He can actually be useful on patrol.
Exactly.
Unlike your friends who almost get killed all the time.
Exactly. And he can fuck. I don't know.
He's big.
Performance wise, whatever. It's questionable.
He's a big boy.
He's a big dude. He's a mountain that should be climbed.
Those are good arms to have, she says very early on, and they are. And he played professional basketball in real life.
Oh, did he?
Or college or something.
How tall is Mark?
He's really tall. He's a big boy.
He's just a big dumb.
But he's boring. He is so boring.
So I mean, if she didn't want to be with him, that's fine. Just don't be with him. But this whole, her life is too dangerous. He's already in there.
He's already going to be doing it. You're going to keep running into him.
With or without you. Like, either work with him or work against him, because that's what's happening.
Remember all those times you used to love making out with Angel in the cemetery while you were supposed to be working?
Exactly. Right there, bro.
Right there. And guess what? He's not going to turn evil and try and kill all your friends.
Exactly.
He's not going to kill your friend's fish, string them up, and put them in an envelope.
He's not gonna break Giles's lover's neck.
Yeah. He's not going to creepily sit by your mother's bedside for what I assume had to at least been 45 minutes.
And
draw her.
I'm thinking, 45 minutes.
And that's being generous.
That's real. Yeah.
Because it was probably longer.
Amount of time. That's like a 2-hour sketch that he was dropping down.
Now Jenny, she's dead.
Some shading.
Yes, there was shading and did he keep moving her hair?
And what about? Joyce? She doesn't sleep much. She doesn't move much in her sleep.
Guess not. Okay. She does seem kind of like a dead fish. Joyce seems boring too.
She don't.
She was not spicy.
No.
But I'm sure she had fun with
Giles.
She had some fun with Giles.
So yeah, so Buffy, you're making very rash decisions right now, and that don't make any sense. But if you just think he's boring, he's just boring. That's fine.
He's just so boring. Just let it.
But it does become. It's very apparent and very obvious from Jump Street that Riley is way more into Buffy than she will ever be.
And that becomes an issue.
Right.
It becomes a major issue in their relationship down the line. And
fuck, like he started the relationship at like 12.
Yep.
And she's like kind of creeping on 4. Like she's just kind of like, I mean, I guess.
I'm bored.
We can go out. No, it's fine. Sure. I do enjoy having sex with you. Yes.
You're a little different than, less bumpy, but all right.
Speaking of all the sex, where's Anya?
I don't know where she is in this episode.
She doesn't have a job. She doesn't go to school. And as far as I know, she doesn't have an apartment now.
No. They mention her apartment later on down the line, but where's she getting money?
I think the only time we see an apartment for Anya is in the episode where Xander is split in two.
When she gets hurt.
Yeah, when he calls her, when we see just like a little snippet, and for whatever reason she's like a flowery, silky
pajamas.
Thing.
It was really, really weird.
Yeah. Okay.
It's time for Spike to take a dive. There were some other things that happened in between there.
So basically, there's a ritual involved with some kids' bones, some bloods, and some words, and sacrifice of the 3. That's what we're trying to stop. So Spike is all suicidal now.
Yeah. He has rigged up a device to Xander's table. He's decided that this mortal coil it's not for him anymore.
Place. He's not long for this world.
No. He'll see Drew in hell. And he's just going to fall on this. I don't understand.
His pose.
This was not going to work for you. This wasn't going to work.
Physics.
No, it's a bad idea.
He has it. He has it on a wooden. Like he would have been better off like putting it on the wall and running
and just walking into it. Yeah. This was never going to work.
This was a cry for help. This wasn't real.
So Willow and Xander.
A real suicide attempt.
Willow and Xander walk in right when he's about to do it. And I think Willow actually is like, "What are you doing?" And he looks kind of and
fucks
falls through the table.
Yes.
And he's just, "Leave me alone." He's so upset.
He's going through it right now.
He's
got some, like, he doesn't have his wardrobe anymore. He feels like he's useless in this world and he wants no parts of it. And he's sick and tired of, like, wearing Xander's clothes was the last straw.
Yeah, that was it. He shrunk his pants and he just couldn't take it anymore.
That's it. It's no mas. No mas.
And they're like, come on, come to this thing with us. And is this where Xander flips out on him and Myburn comes in? I think it's in this scene.
Yeah.
He gets really mad and yelling. Before. It might have been during the same scene. But
yeah, it may have been. I think it was during the same scene.
Myburn was, Xander says to Spike, "That's it. I'm way past through with you. Hate to break it to you, oh impotent one, but you're not the big bad anymore. You're not even the kind of naughty.
Rude.
You're nothing but a waste of space.
So
my
rude.
space.
Ugh.
And as much as I've got a big laugh watching Buffy kick your shiny white bum, and as much as I know I can give you a little bum kicking myself right now, I'm here to tell you something. You're not even worth it." I think this is what leads to him wanting to kill himself because he's just like, you know what? He's
right. He's absolutely right.
This all sucks.
Xander could kick my ass right now, and he could do nothing about it.
Yep. And that's, I think, what leads him to wanting to kill himself. But Willow convinces him, look, we got to go do this thing. If we fail, we could all die.
And he's like, "Oh, you're not just saying that, are you?"
You mean it. So he goes with them.
For whatever reason.
I don't know.
I still don't understand.
Because Willow's like, we can't leave him here. He's going to poof himself.
And Xander's like, and? I mean,
if he's going to do it, he's going to do it.
And quite frankly, yeah, I get it. And?
He's evil.
He's evil.
I mean, don't you touch a hair on our platinum baby.
One peroxide hair on his head.
This is the first, if Daryl dies, we ride, I think.
Yes.
I think people were like,
I think so.
You kill Spike.
Game on.
Yeah.
We are storming the castle.
You. So good.
Oh.
So there's so many good things in store for Spike, but right now he's in a bad place.
He's in a really bad place.
He can't even live on his own. Maybe that's why he stays with them, is because they're providing blood for him.
Yeah, I guess he really has no way unless, like, breaking and entering. Like you would have to do like an actual like stealthy crime. You can't just go and
which we end up seeing later in this season, a couple episodes from now, when he meets up with Anya in the alley. We find out that once he's living on his own, he's resorted to scaring people out of their money. And Anya's so perplexed. She's like, this works? People just give you their money? He growls at them, shows them the vamp face, and they do. They give him his money.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's not hurting anyone.
No, that seems legit. So they go off and do this, and Riley he bumps into Buffy again.
Once again, we should be together. Seriously.
And then he says like all the wrong things. I forget exactly what it was he was trying to convey.
Fun. Imagine how much fun we could have.
That's right.
And she was just like, fun. You want to talk fun.
Like the last motherfucker who was doing this job to talk about fun, that bitch is in a coma.
In a coma. You want to add the addendum to that sentence that you put her in that coma, Buffy?
Yeah, because Buffy...
It's not like she just fell into a coma.
You're not telling the whole story, Buffy.
You're not telling the whole story. It's not like she epically fought some heroic battle and now she's in it. She had so much fun, she's in a coma. No, you stabbed her in the belly.
You're omitting shit. Important details.
And she consistently does this with Riley over the rest of this. She doesn't tell him about Angel. She won't tell him the truth about Angel.
Which, so dumb.
When Oz comes back and there's, things about the werewolf and how she's like, it's a gray area, loving some demon or so. Maybe your relationship with Riley would have been completely different had you been 100% honest with him all the time.
Exactly. Give him a fighting chance, man.
Even when they spar, I think in the next episode,
she's still holding back.
She's still holding back. She tells him that she's not going to hold back. And then she tells Willow later, yeah, I still held back. You kicked him across the room, but you still held back. Does she ever fully let go with Riley?
Poor Riley. No.
And he knows it eventually.
I mean, as much shit as we talked on Riley, it is sad he didn't get a fair shake with her at all. He didn't deserve that.
She actually destroys him.
Yeah, she does break him down a little bit. He didn't deserve that.
No. He had to get out, or...
Yeah.
What would he have become?
Oof.
If he'd stayed? Well, look what he was becoming before he finally flees.
Yeah, he probably would have been turned before then, or...
accidentally killed.
Yeah. Man.
I wonder what kind of vampire he would have made. Because you look at William. Sniveling.
That would have been really interesting to
snotty.
If Riley had come back as a vampire.
Same with Angel. Drunken layabout.
Right.
But Angelus. Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. Can you call up Toth and separate Angel from Angelus?
Right. We don't need Angel.
So everybody decides that we're going to go and we're going to do this thing and we have to go. Rah, rah, rah. We got to go beat the demons. Where are the demons at? They're at the high school. They're opening the Hellmouth. And we have to go back to the high school. And this is the first time, apparently, let's see, it's been 8 or 9 months.
Yeah.
They haven't cleaned up
nothing? So
nothing.
We didn't level it at all?
Nope.
We're not even going to bother doing
Biohazard.
anything.
There are still mare meat pieces in there.
Yeah.
Xander steps on some mare meat. Extra crispy.
I'm wondering if...
not okay.
There were any books salvageable.
Right.
Because I thought that maybe, Giles would have been happy if you guys had picked up some of the stuff. That'd have been cool. So they go through here, and one of the things that I did want to note is that when they're trying to convince Spike not to kill himself and to come back, and he's like, I don't want pity from geeks more useless than I am. Ouch. And he starts to get real raw with them. And then Willow's all, oh, I know what you're doing. You're trying to make us stake you. So they're at the school now, and...
Is that when Xander makes the ready to rock comment? Spike's just like, ready to rock.
I said the exact same thing after I said it. When Xander said, I was like, ready to rock? Spike.
He's so disgusting.
So while they're down here doing all this stuff, Giles comes across and realizes that he has the magic word talisman.
Of course he does. This is the second time that Giles has a key piece of talisman, or what was it, the Orb of Thessaly, just hanging out in his house.
Just chilling. Giles, be more diligent in your
Right?
research.
Label your shit. How did you?
Come on, bruh. So just as Giles realized this, I guess the dudes that were looking for it, they realize it too. They come and get it.
Giles gets murdered, or at least he should have,
Damn near.
because he gets hit on the head again.
Again.
This poor baby. Brain damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they find these Varro, whatever, demons. They're badass looking dudes. Like, they're
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
And they're all standing around the pit and looking into the Hellmouth. And they have to get certain things into these pieces that they've gathered.
So they got the
into the
bones,
pit.
they got the blood, they got the talisman.
And the thing is, if they get all of that into the hole,
Right.
the Hellmouth will open. I don't know who makes the rules. Who
Right.
sat around, okay, this is what...
This
it's
is
like
what we
Rocket. When Rocket tells everybody what he needs.
Yes. They're like,
Get his leg. It would be funny. Why do we need the bones of a child? Who made, like, why is that a
made
part
that
of the...
rule?
Right.
And is it just tossing those things in there? I mean, I guess no, because
Is something down there,
sacrifice
like-
of the three. Nah.
Who's down there collecting these things?
Who
Okay,
knows?
we've got the bones of a child.
We're still waiting on the blood.
Yep. Oh, wait, where's the word? We don't have the word. Can't do it. Sorry, we can't open.
Sorry.
Well, they didn't bring the word. But
Rules are rules.
the Buffy just goes to town.
She gets them.
Xander gets his ass kicked. But he actually, they all steal the ingredients.
Right. And plus, and Xander is the one who realizes that it's the demons that are sacrificing themselves. And it's like, don't let them jump in the hole.
Because
That's
he
what's
was
doing it.
trying to hold on to the thing. And
Right.
he's like, I held on to my lunch money. And the demon's just like, I'm going to run into this hole.
Xander's like, I guess I won.
Yeah. No, this
They
is
do
what's
that.
happening.
And Spike is like just kind of standing around in the way, trying to be out of the way, and then something happens. Like one of them
The demon-
goes after him, and after he punches him several times, Spike is just like, "Nah!"
I'm sick of this.
And then he punches him, and he realizes, holy shit,
No pain.
I can hit demons.
And then he goes ham.
Ham.
He goes ham. Face changes,
He's in it.
and he's just lost. And he picks him up,
All right.
and they're like, "No!" He's like, "Yeah, I'm doing a good thing. I'll get rid of the no anywhere but that." Great. That's two.
Thanks.
He's like, "What? I did it.
I did it.
I'm helping." No. And then I think a big piece of debris falls on him.
Yes. Like a big old piece of wood falls on him.
And he gets knocked down, and Xander rushes over to save his bro.
Drags him out of the way. They have such a complicated relationship.
And Buffy's fighting the last one, and she knows she cannot let him go in the hole.
And then Riley shows up.
And then, Riley just all of a sudden is there.
He shows up like exact moment. So she's fighting him. He's trying to get into the hole. Riley shows up. She's like, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, oh my God, I'm here to help. And then the guy jumps in the hole. The demon jumps in the hole. And Buffy's like, I gotta go after him. And Riley's like, you're coming back.
Stupid.
And he snaps a grappling hook on her or whatever. And
She dives into the hole.
I mean, I
right.
get Buffy weighs only about 50 pounds. And Riley's like 6'8".
But you add
It's on
her.
his belt.
Let's see. We'll be generous and say she's $105.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Be generous. That demon probably weighs a good 250
Yeah.
solid. Like that, he's
Absolutely.
solid.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that Riley's holding close to 400 pounds with his hips? Mm-hmm. Because he like braces his feet on
Yeah.
that.
And
I know
that-
he puts it around like,
A rebarb.
come on.
And that rope in itself is also pretty thin.
Yeah.
That's like telephone cord.
He should have just snapped into the hole with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, good on her, except her shoulder should have been displaced when they snapped.
Right.
Her shoulder should have come out.
Yeah.
And she drags that bitch back up there.
Yep. By his tendrils. Or
And
whatever
he's
the hell.
so dismayed that he just dies. That part I didn't understand. Like, did he pass out or did he just die?
My purpose is over. I missed my chance. Meh. And which really, I mean, the hole isn't closed. You can
Right.
still try.
Just roll. They're not paying any attention. He does. He's just like,
Was
and
there
the
a
rumbling
time
stops. Right. He was like, this shit was hard. I did my I'm not doing
did
this
my
again.
best.
I'm not doing this again. So then Buffy and Riley come out, And he's like, oh, fuck. Everybody's here.
Like, I was
Did you
just
not
walking
pass
by.
them on your way in?
Right. Okay. Whatever. I was just walking by.
Yeah.
And I heard people, and Willow gives him the side eye, like, he's like, oh, well, what about your skivvies? So your little outfit here.
Camo?
Hat on. Oh, yeah. See, I was playing paintball
And Buffy's just, you do look wicked conspicuous. Yeah, you do. And then
Faith wannabe.
Then he sees Spike.
Hey, don't I know you?
No.
No, sir.
I'm just old pal Xander's. What? First of all,
And then Riley's like, cool.
you know who that is. You saw his face more than once. You know who that. Who else has in your life that you have met has shocking white hair
Never.
like that?
Never in his Iowan life
Right.
has he come across anybody else like that.
There's no way there's more than one. You have not met more than one person with platinum blonde hair.
With that hair and those cheekbones.
Come on. And so he's basically
Riley's
just like,
terrible at his job.
I'm bad.
Yes, you are.
You're bad at
You
this.
suck. You suck. You suck so bad.
He's back to playing Nerf ball in his room, and
Buffy
I don't
comes
get
over.
this. She's been so against this the whole episode.
I guess because he brought toys to the... and so...
She's like, that is a mountain I would like to climb.
So wait a minute. You were able to pull me up and this 200-pound demon with your hips?
And she does. She climbs right on top of him.
She's like, yes. Yes, Lord, yes.
We're going to do this. We can make this happen.
We could be together.
And he's just like, I'm going to lose my job. I got paintball. Calm down.
Oh, my clearance there. Why don't I tell you my clearance and rank? She's like, you got rank and clearance?
No. But he does have the largest dorm room I've ever seen.
It is pretty big.
And it's nice.
Yeah.
But
It's
I mean,
just
military.
his,
but
too.
Yeah, just him. And she just climbs right on there. She's like, yeah, we're going to do this.
Get her done.
And she gives him a little kiss. I guess we're doing this now.
Yep.
I had hope. Maybe for a second he was going to go away.
Like, no. Oh, okay. So
No.
you're going to stay. All right.
We're going to do this.
That's cool. So we go to Xander's basement, I guess, back there. And Xander and Willow and Spike.
Is Spike wearing Xander's jeans?
No.
Are these Xander's dad's jeans? No, they're like bright blue denim. They're not black. They're blue denim.
Yes.
He's got a new T-shirt, but he
wearing-
did shrink his trousers, so he's wearing
Right. He's wearing Xander's jeans.
possibly his dad's jeans because they have big waists. They're dad jeans. It's not cute.
Spike.
And then the best speech ever.
The best speech ever. He is trying. He can fight demons now. He's found a new purpose. He's like, fuck, and they're just like watching TV. He's like, no, guys,
We're gonna go fight demons.
go fight some evil.
Yeah.
like for the safety of puppies and Christmas.
Christmas. What, can't go without your Buffy? And into the credits, you even hear, come
I
on.
was like, I just want to kick some ass.
I love it. It's the
Yes.
best. It is this monologue and the Angel episode. The big fluffy puppy with bad teeth.
Yes.
He has the best monologues.
Oh no, never that.
To the Angel Mobile. Wait.
It's like, oh, I understand. I have a nephew who's gay.
It's so good. Every bit of it is so good. But that's Doomed.
Yeah. So, I mean, not terrible. It's just one of those that you don't really, like when you're doing your rewatch, you don't have to really pay attention to it except when Spike comes on screen.
Because who's doomed? Are they all doomed? Is it? I don't. Who's?
I think it's just a play on Buffy just already being like her and Riley's relationship is doomed before it starts. I don't know.
This is bad.
So there were,
Lots of bodies.
yeah,
Some students. Some demons.
students and demons and stuff. So yeah, there's that. Does this pass the Bechdel test?
I couldn't figure it out because there are conversations, but are they about demons? They're about demons.
They're about demons, they're about Percy, they're about Riley.
I
don't know.
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. No, it doesn't. Fail.
Our random trivia. This is the first time we see the high school since graduation, and nothing's been done.
Nothing. Not a thing. So
It must
it's just
smell.
sitting there in ruins.
How do you
for
not
months.
just walk by it and throw up if there's
Right.
all that mare meat laying
Like,
around?
this should be like just like
Condemned.
wafting through the
Yes.
entire town by now.
Yes, it's like-
they should be smelling it at university.
It's like the Gilmore Girls episode when Kirk forgot to get all the eggs
Oh, jeez.
after
Yeah.
Easter.
Ugh.
That's what Sunnydale smells like. Mm-hmm. Mare meat. Mm-hmm. Rotten
And
eggs.
nobody is paying it. Nobody
Nope.
paid no mind. All right. So the moral of this story is try not to let your past experiences ruin your future possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you pick up some random shit at a yard sale or a sorcerer's estate sale, maybe take a minute to authenticate it and label it.
Label it.
No big.
Just saying.
Just, I mean, you know, they have like a whole store called like Container Store.
I love it so much. Ugh. If you've never been, get to a Container Store.
It's fabulous.
It's so good.
It's an adult Toys R Us.
And yes, I get the irony of buying shit to put my shit in.
Yep.
I get it. Mm-hmm. And I love it.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I like those things.
Judge me if you will.
I like to put things in my things.
Did you see
Buy more
the
things.
sink? Did you go in the bathroom while you were there?
No.
Best sink ever. Jen posted a picture of it.
Oh,
It
that's what that was.
Yes. So you get your soap, your wash, and your
awesome.
dry all in one sink.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Get thee to a Container Store.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I want that sink in my house.
Yeah, that's fucking fabulous. Ooh, foofy.
So next week,
Next week is a new man.
the return of Ethan Rain.
Now, is this the last time we see him, or is there one more?
I think this is the last time.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
So sad. We do enjoy Ethan. The reign of Ethan. So yeah. And you can let us know what you thought of Doomed by leaving us a voicemail message at 412-385-7250 or recording an MP3 file and sending it to revisitingsunnydale@gmail.com. More than likely we'll play it on the air. And also while we're at it, do you guys watch the show Psych? Well, the USA Network, little lovely buddy comedy about the adventures of Sean and Gus. Well, if you do, Marcella and I have started a new podcast.
Yep.
We're rewatching and reviewing Psych. And my husband, Dan, who's been on Revisiting Sunnydale, is joining us as well. So you get all three of us in one podcast.
Yep.
Each episode, every time, talking about our love for Spike.
Yes.
Psych.
Sometimes, yes. It does sometimes bleed over.
What a Freudian slip. So, anywhoozles.
Yeah. So the answer to that question is yes. If you're not watching Psych, you should be. So watch it with us.
Exactly. We just started it, so we're just getting ready to record episode 3.
Yep.
So yeah, make sure you start that. All right. So, follow us, like us, leave us funny voicemail messages. I'm on Twitter at @the_Rugged Angel, and you can also follow the show at Back to Sunnydale.
Or me, Marcel, at mspear73338.
All right. So this one goes out to our suicidal blondie bear Spike. Suicide Blonde by NXS. Until next time, guys.
Sure. Arg.